Welcome! Today we're going to do a cardio workout. Let's get right into our workout. You can start here with a little step touch, and I'm going to get those legs and arms going as soon as possible here. It's a rather pleasant day for fall, still a little brisk though, so get right into some nice easy movement. We're going to do some 1-minute intervals today, and we're going to make the brain work along with the body. So we're going to do something, and then we're going to do something else, whatever those are. Sometimes I kind of make this up as I go along. And then we are going to put those two moves together for a round. Okay, so just keep those arms pumping, keep those legs going, and maybe take this into a step tap, reach across, warm up the back of those shoulders, and then we're going to sweep across. And then reach up a little bit higher. Step into a march. And we're going to take a breath up and exhale down. Again, breathe up and down. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Breathe in, breathe out. And then we're going to take this right into a heel dig. Okay, could have mentioned this before, but if you want to do this in your bare feet, you can. This is going to be all low impact cardio today. If you would prefer to do this in your sneakers, of course, that's fine as well. Nothing high impact today, though. We're just going to move. Okay, keep digging those heels for another 20 seconds. And then we're going to take the heel dig into a kick. Even swing the arms a little more, add a little torso twist. Get a little ab work as well, and then right into kick. I'm still going to keep these relatively low since the legs are still warming up. So you might want to take that option as well. We're going to do another round of kicks later in this workout where we'll take them higher. So let's just give the body another few minutes to warm up. Okay, 30 seconds to go here with just the kicks. And then we're going to alternate digs and kicks together. And push with that arm. Looks like someone's getting a little too close and you're going, stop, stop. 6 feet away, right? All right, and alternate digs and kick. Heels and kick. I'm still keeping the kicks relatively low, but because we just did that for a round, I'm coming up a little bit higher this time. Dig, dig, kick, kick. Okay, one more of each. And then we're going to go into all knees up right here. And just the slightest little twist, crossing the body, tapping the opposite knee. Okay, and only if that works for you. Okay, so I realize some people just have limited mobility, so they might be lifting a little bit lower, and that's okay. We've got another 20 seconds here, and then we're going to do another round of kicks. This time we're going to try to go a little bit higher if we can. Okay, so just as big as you can comfortably make them. Last two, and kick. And you might be going slower than me. You might be going faster than me. Remember, I can't see you anyway, so as long as you're moving, you're doing great. 30 seconds to go. Okay, when our next round comes up, our combination is going to be a knee and a kick on the right, and then a knee and a kick on the left. Instead of knee, knee, kick, kick, we're going to go knee, kick, if that makes sense. All right, knee, kick, knee, kick. I told you it was for the mind, not just the body. Knee, kick, knee, kick. Ooh, I think the next round we're going to do something a little lower. 30 seconds left of these. I'm so happy to see the sun today. I was looking at the forecast when I was at work yesterday. It looked like it was going to rain today. There's a big storm coming in from the Midwest. Um, so I think it's pushed off one more day, which gave me one more day to film outdoors. And then we're going to tap out wide. Thirty seconds left. And tap, tap, tap. Okay, just a few more seconds. And then we're going to kick across. Okay, so it's going to require some definite coordination when we try to put those together. Okay, little upper body twist with that. We sneak in a little ab work. Love it. Okay, and that reach across not only provides counterbalance, it provides that work into the abs. So if you have back issues, just twist as far as what's comfortable for your back. Also, check your posture. Always better when we're nice and tall and lifted. Few more seconds, and then we're going to do our combination right here. Tap, tap, twist, twist, tap, tap, twist, twist. Really good to work on coordination. We may not be good at it, but the truth is, life requires us to move in lots of ways we may not be expecting at a certain moment. You know, I have cats, so you know how when you're moving through a room and like cats are underneath your feet, and all of a sudden you have to be balancing in all kinds of different directions that you didn't expect? You know, life just kind of throws stuff like that at you. So it's good to practice coordination. One more time. And then we're going to come in the center and we're going to take a 1 minute march here just to kind of regroup, get our bearings. Please take this moment to grab some water if you need it. Okay, and our next minute, we're going to do some wide hamstring curls. And this time we're going to do a combination where we're going to challenge ourselves back to front. Okay, so life requires us to do that as well. I love to work on stuff outside to side and behind a lot because it's the thing we practice the least. And it's the thing that's the most likely to really trip us up in real life and cause injury just because we don't train for it. Step out a little wider and take those hamstring curls. All right, so this is perfect because we're going to keep this kind of wide stance when we come around in front for the next minute. And we're kind of going to do a reach in. So when we come to that combination minute interval, it's really going to be challenging. Okay, 30 more seconds here. And I really have to finish on time today. So when I say like a 30-minute workout, maybe we'll even come a little bit short because my kiddo had a half day of school today. They were going to come around to the front. And so I decided to cook a turkey because turkey is like one of his most favorite things in the entire world. Um, and I promised him we'd eat at a certain time. Gave myself just enough time to get a video filmed and then get in and have turkey for lunch. So should be fun. Lift, lift, lift. 30 seconds to go here. Hey, and as always, I know this is a really challenging move. It's part of the reason I had it a lot because it requires hip rotation, it requires working through the knee, it requires working the inner thigh. Those are things we all need to practice. But remember, yours may not look much like mine. Yours might just be a super tiny lift down at the bottom. Okay, let's do our combination. We're going to do hamstring and reach in. Hamstring and reach in. Back and front. Back and front. Okay, just a few more seconds of this. 10 seconds to go. And then we're going to do leg lift, side to side. Okay, one more time back and front. And then we're going to do side leg lift. Lift, lift. Okay, so a little slower than a pendulum, but much, much quicker than if we were doing these with weights. And it doesn't like matter too much, like if palms are up or palms are down, like whatever you want to do here is fine. Okay, less than 10 seconds. And then we're going to go back to a round of knees up right here. So we're going to lift knee, maybe press down with those arms. Okay, and I slowed the pace of this just a little bit because I love to work lower abs. It's one of the things that's most requested by people who come to the gym. So my very first job in a gym, I did orientations for people who were thinking of joining the gym for the first time, just kind of showing them around, asking them what their goals were. And there were two most common answers were people wanted to work their abs, and the other one was triceps. They wanted to get rid of the little slab underneath the arms. Okay, one more on each side, and then we do our combination. Right, left, knee, knee. Out, out, up, up. So I kind of try to remember those two things when I'm teaching live and when I'm teaching videos. Abdominals are probably the number one request. Triceps are probably number two. 20 seconds to go here. And at the end of this, we're going to take another one of those 1 minute marches to get your bearings, give you a chance to get some water if you want some water. Okay, last set here. Knee, knee, and then power walk it out for 1 minute. Alrighty. Grab another little sip of water here. My husband and I have been doing a little light remodeling in our kitchen. And unfortunately, we decided that this morning would be a good time to do that while my son was at his half day of school. But then the turkey was in the oven, heating up the kitchen. So I think that's why I'm a little thirsty right now. Is it's actually quite warm in there. And we were so focused on, the drill and everything that I probably wasn't staying hydrated the way I should have. All right, next round, we're going to take a step touch right here. All right, 20 seconds to go, and then we're going to take another inner thigh move. Okay, sweeping the legs across with an inner thigh lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift across. maybe thinking of a pair of scissors sweeping across. It's Cleo! Been a few videos, Cleo. Yeah? Thinking about coming to join us? Yep, there's your mat. 20 seconds left. All right, let's figure out how we're going to combine these two. So let's go step touch, scissor, step touch, and scissor. Step, step. Nope, I'm not going to step on you. Isn't it fun to move the body in interesting patterns and ways? And then take a kick back in front. I try to have a lot of empathy for people because I remember my very first exercise class that I went to. And I don't know, I was just really feeling out of shape and unhealthy. Really, really wanted to get control of it. So I joined an exercise class. It was a pretty small group, but the group was pretty like a tight knit where they had been doing classes together like for a really, really long time and they all knew what the routine was. And they were doing this like fancy move where they started off with like these hamstring curls, but every third curl, everybody would turn like 180-degree spin. And the first time they did that, I didn't know where everybody went. I was so lost. Okay, kick across. Okay, so this is more of an upward motion than that scissor motion like we did last time, so the move is different. Anyhow, probably not 10 minutes into that class, I was really frustrated. I really wanted to quit and just walk out. Fortunately, I wanted to get healthy more than I wanted to quit, so I stayed and I stuck it out. And honestly, probably within a couple weeks, like I was with the group and I had the routine down. But anyhow, I remember that feeling. And so I try to warn people when they come to a group exercise class for the first time, just warn them right off the bat, you're going to feel uncoordinated. All right, we're going to alternate front and cross, front and cross, forward, diagonal. And I also try to keep that in mind when I'm designing a routine, is really at least to start off with, try to start with something every single person in that room could do, even if they've never worked out a day in their life, because it's really important for people to feel successful in what they're doing. So the whole point is, if you feel uncoordinated, I hear you. I feel your pain. I've been there. One more time each way, and then we're going to take a tap back. So I'm not going to do a huge tap here. I'm going to come to the front of my mat, just tap back far enough that I'm still staying on my mat the whole time. And we have less than 5 minutes to go, everyone. You have less than 5 minutes, and my son has less than 5 minutes until turkey. Okay, 30 seconds left here. And then we are going to take that move. Let's see. I'm going to say a rear leg lift, but you know what? Maybe we'll do a narrow hamstring curl instead, because I just think it's really important to work the hamstrings. And right here, okay, squeeze. Okay, bending from the knee, flexing the foot, and feeling like you're actually trying to take your heel and kick yourself right in the rear end. 35 seconds to go. Okay, and then we just have one more combination interval where we're going to tap and then do the hamstring curls. And then it's time to cool down. And alternate. Tap and curl. Tap and curl. 30 seconds left here, everyone. Tap, curl, tap, curl. 10 seconds to go. And right here, come into a nice easy march. Take a breath up and exhale it down. Again, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Keep marching and roll your shoulders. And then roll in the opposite direction. And then take the shoulders up and down, up and down. So squeeze way up, like you're trying to get your shoulders to reach all the way down to the bottom of your earlobes. Perfect. Take that right into a step touch. I don't care what you do with your arms here. Do whatever you want. Okay, we're just kind of making the movement a little lighter and slower. Okay, this is not a workout where I was ever really gasping for breath. So just a couple minutes to bring the heart rate down a little is fine. Should have just felt like some nice, lovely, airy, weight-free movement today. A few more seconds and then come back to a march. And just a couple more times, we're going to take those breaths up. Maybe reach a little bit higher this time. Exhale down. And one more. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, we made it. You did it. I did it. Have a great day, everyone. Hope you got a great workout. I will see you in the next video.